everybody, and welcome to another episode of Cruising Israel. I'm your host, Natalie.
And I'm Max.
Max, we are currently in the month of Adar in the Hebrew calendar.
It is a great time to be here in Israel.
It is. It's a month full of celebrations, and a lot of joyous occasions occur during this month, including the holiday of Purim.
What fun. And you can't miss all the people walking around with all their costumes. It is just the holiday of a couple days, but people seem to celebrate it for more like a week.
Throughout the week, yeah, you're right. This is the only place in the world that celebrates this holiday for more than a day.
So how do we show this on the show? It's so hard to do because the thing is going on all week. And
it's going on throughout the entire country. We could go to any city and really catch the fun celebrations.
But let's show everybody something really special. You got an idea?
Yes. Each year in the city of Hulon, there's one of the biggest festivals.
Oh, yeah.
Lots of people dressed up in creative and crazy costumes.
Sounds like a lot of fun. Let's get to it.
Celebrations taking place throughout Israel year-round, but there's nothing quite like the festive holiday of Purim. In almost every city in Israel, celebrations break out in honor of Purim, which has become one of the most highly anticipated Jewish holidays. Chag Sameach, guys!
Chag Sameach!
It's a time when people dress up in colorful costumes, attend parties, and put their troubles away to embrace the celebratory fun.
Chag Sameach!
Each year, the city of Hulon is known for its most impressive festival called Drogheda. Here's where you'll find an endless array of creative costumes, dancers, performers, and acrobats all marching down the main street. Drogheda, which translates to "until you don't know," is a reference to a Hebrew phrase mandating Jews to partake in festive drinking until they can no longer tell the difference between two of the holiday's central characters, Haman and Mordechai. I really love your costume. It's so creative. You're the princess and you're the frog. How long did it take for you to prepare?
Thank you very much. And we ordered the costume something like 2 months ago.
2 months?
Yes.
So as you can see, Israelis take this holiday pretty seriously as they prepare months in advance. People always want to be, always want to have the craziest costume and the most impressive costume.
You need to be unique, special.
Yeah, you have to be unique. It's very important, right? This is really where the store owners make their money, because Israelis go all out on their costumes.
Yes,
they don't care to blow them.
Actually, yes, but
I do the same thing, so I understand.
we have Mario, Luigi, and Princess Peach.
Wow, I grew up playing these games. What a cute Mario!
We were talking a lot before we got here whether Israelis would know who Mario and Luigi were
I
or
think
not.
they would.
We thought so too.
How amazing is this holiday here? I mean, you cannot compare the holiday here to America. In America, it's fun, but it's not like this. The festivities don't last like 7 days like it does here.
No,
right?
Everybody goes crazy here for Purim.
Yeah.
It's really a lot of fun.
So why do Jews all over the world dress up in costumes anyway? Well, it's a custom that emerged following a miraculous turnabout for the Jewish people in ancient Persia. The series of events which took place on Purim were actually miracles hidden within natural events.
We wear costumes today in remembrance of what almost happened when Haman tried wiping out all the Jewish people. So we're here, we're dressing up, so we're coming in from Jerusalem. So Purim is actually for us tomorrow. It all has to do with whether or not the city was walled during the times of Yeshua ben Nun.
So what's happening in Jerusalem now?
Jerusalem, it's just a regular day.
At a Purim street party, you'll find Jews from all backgrounds, young, old, religious, or secular, all celebrating together.
I'm dressed up as like a fusion between a Hussid and a gangster and a I don't know.
A religious gangster, cool.
Something like that. I'm a Hasidic Popeye.
Hasidic Popeye,
That's
wow. How long did it take you guys to come up with your costumes?
Amazon 30 seconds. We're trying to put on the tefillin, everyone, including Max, is filming right now. Including Max. That's right,
Shots fired.
That's right, Max.
Max, you want to put on tefillin? Let's have him put on tefillin.
All right.
Oh, baby. בצבענו, להניח תפילין. Amen. This is part of the Jewish culture.
To get stopped by Chabadnik on the sidewalk.
Exactly.
Wow, how about those costumes, huh? Some creative people.
Wow, really? This is my favorite time of year. I always look forward to the holiday of Purim because that's really where you could let out your creativity and dress up to something.
It's fun to see everybody having so much fun.
Yeah, it's really cool. Anyway, the next place we're headed to, Max, is a northern city. Go again.
Wow, how about all those costumes? It's so cool to see everyone so creative and really enjoying themselves.
Each year, I'm more and more impressed. I always look forward to the holiday of Purim. It's one of my favorites because you can really let out your creativity and just have some fun with it.
It's a fun holiday for sure.
Yeah.
What are we doing next?
So I figured we'd go to the northern city of Haifa. There's a really cool organization there. It's an Arab Jewish cultural center, and they really celebrate diversity, and they offer walking tours to really see how the people live.
Cool, that sounds interesting. You want to go do that now?
Yep, let's go.
Let's do it.
Hi, my name is Maya Youb. I come from a mixed family. My mom is Jewish and my dad is a Christian Arab.
May and many others like her was born and raised in Haifa, where she feels the most comfortable with her mixed background. And today she's an active volunteer at the Arab Jewish Center Beit HaGefen in central Haifa.
We want people to learn to listen to each other, to learn to believe that we are living in a multi-story society, and it could be, because people doesn't believe it can happen.
Since 1963, Beit HaGefen has been working hard to unite the various religions, cultures, and nationalities living in Haifa and other cities throughout Israel. The city of Haifa has built itself a reputation of being the city of coexistence. You'll find here Jews living and working peacefully alongside their Arab neighbors. How and when did Haifa become the center for coexistence?
I think the secret of Haifa is being a mixed city. Arab and Jews lived together from before 48. If you think about Israel, it's the only city in Israel that was mixed before 48. The first mayor of the modern Haifa was Hassan Shukri, an Ottoman Muslim mayor who actually set the path for tolerance by recruiting the tiny minority of Jews who were here then into the municipality.
Today, Beit HaGefen uses art and culture to bring locals together by initiating fun activities and events.
Art is a neutral thing, is an international language, and everybody can interpret his own interpretation and nothing is wrong. And we also have a culture department who does small events, but also huge festival, one of the biggest in Israel. The Holiday of Holidays every December.
The Holiday of Holidays is one of the biggest events in the country, with over 400,000 people attending from all backgrounds.
People are coming because they want to live the dream, and the dream or the wish or the desire of it can be different. We can live together.
Exhibitions by many different artists are also showcased with an aim to break down barriers and build trust between the various communities who call Haifa home.
Here we collect smells. If you think about a memory of smell from the age of 5, for example, it will always bring you back to some place, room,
definitely. The sense
person.
of smell is very powerful.
Very powerful. Collection is not for nothing. We collect by your narratives, you collect by your memories. So here we can speak with group about this question, for example, and immediately from the smell we go back to narratives. How do we do it? So you see this is, for example, za'atar. So you put the za'atar in, you warm it, and it evaporates, it's steaming, and then it goes back to the bottle in cold water and becoming back liquid. This room is right now is collecting smells from the shuk of Wadi Nisnas, from the market of Wadi Nisnas. It's all baladi. Baladi is natural.
I sometimes love going to the market just to catch all the aromas in the air. You know, the fresh spices and veggies.
Next time you can bring something from your home It won't be a plastic toy, I hope, but something, some flower you like in the garden or whatever, and keep the smell. And this is your memory.
Something that represents your own culture, right? And za'atar is a very prominent spice in the Middle East.
Yeah. Yeah,
so
true.
anyone could recognize the smell of it.
So this work I love. It's a work of an artist, Jewish artist called Paz Hadas. Like in life, she says, you have your space, this is this one space, and there is another space over there. And it's very easy for me to get to my space, let's say, okay? This is mine, my place. But if I want to get to the shared space, you see, only this place is shared, both together. It's become harder for me. It's hard to get in, you have to work hard, and it's like in life, you should say it.
Beit HaGeffen also offers tours to those interested in exploring the lifestyle here in Haifa in depth. Participants get a first-hand view of where the locals live and soak up the regional culture in an Arab village situated directly in the heart of the city called Wadi Nisnas. Good job. Ooh, yes. Today, the village serves as an open art venue which they called the Museum Without Walls. This art route is the first of its kind in Israel, with permanent displays of artwork which encompass the themes of tolerance and Jewish-Arab dialogue.
So we have here peace. Do you see what is it?
Coffee?
Coffee.
Coffee glasses?
Exactly.
With
Do you
the
know?
finjan?
Yeah. Do you know the most famous coffee in Israel? What it is called?
No, what is it called?
Café Afuch,
Okay.
which is upside down. The most Israeli name.
It's like a cappuccino.
Yeah.
Is that why this whole thing
Yeah.
is upside down?
Or maybe it's the influence from each other. Like, you know, today you walk and you can hear many Arab use a word in Hebrew, and the Jewish use word in Arabic.
Coffee is a very neutral thing. Everyone enjoys coffee. Here you could see that instrument that the Arabs usually use to crush the coffee beans, right?
All this is from Arab culture.
Look what we have here, a chicken just roaming the streets.
Okay, we have here another piece of art. It's called Ki Adam Etz Sadeh. You understand? Ki Adam, it's the person, the human. It's like the trees in the field. It's olive trees, and you see the faces. And she said, like, stop, or asking for something.
And what do we see around her?
In the
Birds.
Exactly, like if we make it two pieces, until here it's like sad, ask for help.
Yeah.
And the up part, it's more optimistic thing, all the symbol of hope. And
You can see the white dove, which symbolizes peace.
we can see like this dialogue between the situation and between hope. Okay, we have here piece of art. And
Looks like a giant safety thing.
exactly. It's like the map of the Mediterranean, and in north part it's open. It's in the Middle East part open. So safety pen, open. What does it mean?
It's not safe anymore.
Yeah, it's not
open.
safe in this part of the map.
The artists behind these pieces are from very mixed backgrounds, with Jews, Christians, and Arab Muslims all contributing to these works. But what they all have in common is an appreciation of art and the freedom to pursue their passion safely here in Israel. Max, while we're here in the north, why don't we head to the city of Akko, the ancient city of Akko, because I heard there's such an amazing seafood restaurant that we could really enjoy some food right now after this long day.
What you're talking about?
Yeah, restaurant Ori Buri.
Yes, known
He
all
is a
across
legend.
Israel.
He
I've
is a
never
legend.
met him. You've ever met him?
I haven't, but I've seen it on television. I've seen it on different travel
Right.
shows.
After you see someone on TV so many times, it almost feels like you know.
Yeah.
But we never met the guy. So
let's
we're
go
gonna
meet
get to
him.
Go meet him. Cool. Let's do it.
In northern Israel, the city of Akko was once the most desired city in the world. Many empires such as the Roman, Ottoman, Crusaders, and Byzantine shaped the city and left marks that can still be seen today. But the story here isn't about the history, it's about the very best of what there is to eat here in Akko. I'm standing here in one of the oldest port cities in the world, and no visit here is complete without checking out one of the most well-known seafood restaurants across the country. So let's check out restaurant Uri Buri. Meet Uri. His name has become synonymous with only the freshest fish of the Mediterranean. He lived his entire life within a kilometer from the sea and wouldn't have it any other way.
It is something that is in my rhythm. It's not something that you say it's a passion or something. It's a part of me.
With his iconic appearance and well-known reputation, Uri is treated like a celebrity here in Israel. So what makes him so special? His restaurant, which first opened up in 1989, continues to serve fresh food crafted from seasonal ingredients all year round.
This is all the fish. Spanish mackerel, salmon, tuna.
Every day they restock on fresh fish, making certain that customers here can expect only the best. So we started out by sampling the classic appetizers from the tasting menu, which are some of Uri's most creative dishes yet. These appetizers look absolutely fantastic. I've had my eye on this salmon sashimi with ice cream on top, right?
Yeah, this is wasabi ice cream.
That's definitely a first for me.
I love wasabi, but wasabi is a little bit too aggressive for me. So I wanted to make it more friendly. It's completely different, huh?
Wow. It's a really powerful flavor.
Yeah.
That's great. Genius.
This is Sharon fruit, persimmon, mascarpone cheese, raw shrimp, and fish eggs. It's textures and tastes. You know, we have from the fruit and the mascarpone, the fish and the eggs, they have very different textures. And
it's really important to get all the flavors in one bite, right?
Everything I cook is things I like to eat.
Yeah, that's the most important.
I can't cook, I can't serve things that I don't like to eat.
While most chefs study in culinary school to learn their craft, Uri went down a different path. Having ADHD as a child, he wasn't the best student, but the sea was something he understood and understood it well.
We're making half a portion of tuna with a little bit spicy Mediterranean tuna with yogurt. And we put a bit of salt, and mix it all. Put it on a grill. In the meantime, we prepare the plate with the yogurt. The yogurt is made a bit thicker, so it will stick, it won't run. It's halfway between yogurt and labneh. Here we put olive oil, shortly fried onions, a little bit of coriander and chili. Now we put it all out into this. To make this dish is altogether 3.5 minutes.
Okay, so this should be eaten with fresh bread?
Yeah.
All right, let's give it a try. Tuna is one of my favorite fish. I love when it's raw inside. Wow, I love these flavors. Look at this piece, beautiful. With Uri's many years of experience and hard work, he now runs multiple restaurants, a hotel, and even authored a cookbook.
This is coconut milk with chili pepper, ginger, pickled lemon, we cover on top. 2 minutes and it's ready. Then we put some fresh sour apples. So as you see, everything is very simple.
It's like creamy, but like a little bit of a spice to it, so it makes it unique.
The food here is, it's so good. It's just nice and light, modern. Just want to have everything from the menu, to be honest, that's it.
I met a gentleman on the airplane here from London that told me I had to come and visit, so here we are.
So while visitors here are treated to some delicious dishes, Uri hopes that they'll also be inspired by the rich and diverse culture here.
If you sit back home in anywhere in the world and you watch TV, you can never believe that there is such a coexistence in Akko in practice. It's not a theory. The only thing that is needed for this to happen is respect. This is the one ingredient that is most important ingredient in coexistence.
Folks, thanks so much for joining us for another episode of Cruising Israel. We hope watching this program will inspire you to book your trip right here to Israel.
And don't forget to catch us next time as we cruise the country and show you the best Israel has to offer.
Bye.